We're still early in this year, 2024. And this year, barbers, can we please, please, please stop doing a few things? The first of those things on the list that I think that we really need to stop doing is we need to stop trying to look rich. Okay? Stop trying to look like you have something going on, or as I guess the new terms of today is stop looking like you have motion and really have motion. Right? When Stop looking like you've really got something going on when you really don't. You know, don't be the barber who makes money on Monday, broke as soon as they get off work, come work on Tuesday, have no money. Don't get in that cycle. Listen, we understand that barbering is a predominantly cash business right now, and you need to understand that that is right now, because I do believe that in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to move away from cash. Just just understand that's not just barbering, that's just in general. We're going to move away from cash. And however you want to look at it, it is what it is. So you need to stop trying to look like you have something going on and have things going on, have things happening. And so I guess the question would be, well, how do I do that? Well, number one, number one thing that you can do is practice consistent business practices, right? Practice consistent business practices. I know barbers who make thousands of dollars a week and don't have a bank account. I mean, that's just absolutely crazy. They're making money weekly and they don't have a bank account. And so everything that they do, they're like, "Oh, I got money." Yeah, you look like you have money. You look like you're doing some things. Like you have a couple things going, but you don't have the proper foundation. You got all this money, but you don't have a bank account. So how do you prove that you have this money? Where does this money go? How do you pay your bills? Or using Cash App as a bank account, as a payment processing. I'm sorry to tell you guys, like that, to set you up for the future, to do things like be able to get a car, to finance a car, to be able to do all of those, finance a car, to buy a house, to do those types of things. Like, you need to have credit. You need to have a financial foundation so that people can, and look, this is just society. Oh, well, I just pay for everything in cash because I'm not going in no debt. You don't even understand how debt works. I want you to understand that. You don't even understand how debt works. Well, everything I did has been on my own dollar. I don't owe nobody nothing. Okay, I mean that's cool. I understand that, but and I'm not telling you to go out here and get a whole bunch of debt, but I want you to look at debt in a different way, right? Barbers, especially now, we love to buy clippers, right? And the average clipper right now on the market is like anywhere between like $150 and $200. I don't care if you bought that clipper with um I don't care if you bought that clipper with profits from what you've done before. The moment that you buy that clipper, you're in debt. The moment that you buy that clipper, you're in debt. Now you can project to the future and say, okay, I'm going to use this, so on and so forth. But let's pay attention, right? Let's really think about it. Are you really going to use that? If you are a clipper fanatic and you say, okay, and let's just say I'm charging $20 for a haircut. I spent $200 on these clippers, so I need to do 10 haircuts to make this back. At a minimum, I need to do 10 haircuts to make that back. And then you put it in the drawer. So, okay, you bought the clippers, you got them, now they're on your station. You're going to show the other barbers and impress it. You know who doesn't care about that? Your clients don't care about that. Can they cut my hair? I don't care what it is. Can they cut my hair? They don't care. But you went into debt to make money. That's okay. And I'm not here to give a bunch of financial advice. I'm really not. Really not. I'm just telling you guys, stop trying to look rich. Do the foundational things that a business needs. You can Google it. Checklist for a business. What are things a business should have? Right? It's going to have quite a few things on that list. Check that list off. Boom, I got a bank account. Boom, I got insurance. Boom, I got uh insurance. I got insurance for my business. Um I'm just listing a couple things. Oh, my business is an LLC or an S corp or some sort of corporation, so I can get all the tax benefits or everything like that. Like the hustle and this is what kills me, right? We're messing up the game because we saying that a lot of people are saying, you know, well, I won't say a lot. I know of barbers that make way more money than they put on their taxes. Way more money than they put on their taxes. They put the bare minimum. If it's 15,000, they gonna put 15,000 on there so they can pay taxes on that 15,000 and nothing else. But when they want something nice, they don't. They can't get it because, for all intents and purposes, you don't make enough money. Oh, but I be making money. I be making plenty money, looking rich, not acting wealthy, not acting like you're really doing something. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, you know, in 2024, let's be professionals all the way around the board. Right? We talked about it. We need uh great technical skill. We need to improve our technical skills if we're lacking in that area. Right? Work on our customer service, uh punctuality, because I know that a lot of barbers struggle with that. Punctuality, consistency, right? We need to work on consistency. We need to work all those things. And on top of that, we need to be professionals in the business aspects of things that we have going on. So what is that? Again, the business aspect. Listen, just cutting the hair is not what makes the business the business. That's the act that produces the money. That's the product that produces the money. Okay? The business happens on all other fronts. The business happens at the bank. The business happens in the tax office. The business happens in the business happens legally as a legal business, right? If you're just doing business under your social security number, you're screwing yourself out of so many different opportunities. So many different opportunities. It's just the truth, right? So, look, guys, I'm being honest with you. Let's you know, let's stop treating this business like a side hustle. Oh, this is just my little side hustle, and you know what I'm saying, put a little money in my pocket. And, yeah, no, man. There is way too much. There is way too much money in this industry to be made for people to be calling this a side hustle. It's not a side hustle. It's a business. It's an industry that produces billions and billions of dollars in sales a year. It's an industry, it's a business, it's a place that you can be successful and change your life. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, guys. So I need you to understand that. I need you to really work at it, guys. Get it all straight. Yeah, it might be frustrating. Yeah, it's gonna be frustrating because you didn't do it right the first time. And so you develop all these bad habits and doing it wrong. So it's do it right, do it once, do it wrong, do it twice. So now you got to go back and do it again. You got to go back and do these things all over again. And now you frustrated because, oh man, why I got to do that? Because you didn't do it the first time. Point blank period. You didn't do it the first time. So now you got to pay the piper. Sorry. That's why I tell you, this isn't a hustle. You know, I've heard about barbers who are making thousands and thousands of dollars a week, but they refuse, or they don't show that they're making that much money on their taxes. So then what they do? They go get a job and work a job for a period of time so they can have the income to be able to do what they want to do. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. They would develop and build a business working for themselves, stop that business or slow the growth of that business to go get some sort of job to prove their income instead of just learning how to properly report, how to properly track, or here's one even better, just getting an accountant or some sort of accounting software and holding themselves accountable to fill it out properly. There are different ways. There are ways that you can make this happen. But looking rich to impress your clients or your friends or your boys back on the block or doing that, that ain't gonna do nothing but keep you in the same situation. So yeah, now you don't have a traditional job, but you still have a job, and you now making much better money, but you can't buy nothing. Not a value. You can't buy no assets. Don't look rich. Don't spend your time trying to look rich. And for my young guys who think that that's the image that you're supposed to portray, it's not. It's really not. Right? I don't know where you located, but if you trying to come up and you trying to look professional, man, go to Walmart or your nearest box store. Get you a couple black T-shirts and a couple pair of pants. You can wear khakis, jeans with or black pants. Probably black pants would probably be the best, but sometimes I like jeans are cool too. Khakis depends, you know, whatever. But get you some plain black T-shirts. Get you a barber jacket and some pants, some jeans, black jeans, blue jeans, maybe some khaki pants if you want to look a little more professional. Get you some decent shoes to put on your feet. Call it a day. It's not a fashion show. You were there to provide a service. Now I say you need to look professional, which is one thing, but a fashion show is a totally different thing. Like it always kills me when I see uh, these videos of barbers, especially barbers just starting out, and they in the shop. They got you know they got three clippers, or they got two. They got two clippers, but they got the newest Jordans on. They got one comb. They got a pair of raggedy scissors. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. So now you in here trying to look rich physically with the bare bones of clippers. Can you cut hair with one clipper and one trimmer? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not, but you got one comb? You ain't got no sectioning clips. You ain't got nothing. Oh, you got and instead of going to the store and getting a neck strip thing, you just leave the neck strips on your station and hope they don't fall apart when you pull one out. But you look rich. But to a barber who really cares about this can look at your station and tell that you don't care about what you do, or that you're only in this to show off. I can look at your station and see that. I'm talking about I'm talking about first world countries, right? I'm talking about first world countries, people who are professionals in a shop, right? People in some of these third world countries that's got these shops, or you see these videos, these guys on TV. Listen, they making it happen. I don't care. They making it happen, and that's cool, right? I'm not tripping, but they making it happen, and they looking as professional as they can look for the services that they can provide. They're not. They don't have janky tools with a $500 outfit on. They don't. They don't. So again, guys, this year, stop trying to look rich. do the things that rich people do. First of all, get a bank account. Get a bank account. Get an LLC. Deposit your money on a regular basis. Stop keeping all that cash in your pocket so you can show off and pull a big knot out so people can look at you. Don't do that. That's crazy. Put the money in the bank. Leave the money at home. Right? You in all honesty, a barber on average should have maybe $100, $150 in small bills for change that they keep on them or keep in the shop if you are handling your own payments. 100, 150 tops. There should be no reason that you carrying around 300, 400, 500, 600, a couple thousand. There should be no reason you carrying around a couple $1,000 every single day. You walking around with your rent money in your pocket. If you carrying around a couple $1,000 in a day, I can tell you that you don't own nothing. Or the most expensive, the best thing that you own is a car. You probably renting where you live. I'm looking at the way that you handle money. You still trying to impress people. This game is not about impressing people. This game is about being able to take care of your family and provide a service to the community. The best service that you can provide. That's what it is. But either way, guys, like I said, don't look rich. Don't look rich. Modesty it is a little more appealing. It's a lot more appealing. Also, if you spending all your money on, designer and high-end clothes and, whatever other vices that you may have, if you spending all your money on that, you ain't never got no money. Just looking crazy. So may not be what you wanted to hear today, but I'm just telling you guys this is the truth. The people that I know that make that, like, first of all, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, guys. I'm going to leave it alone. If you want to hear more about this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. This is the Band of Barbers podcast, and I'm your host, Devon Evans. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I got a late start on tonight's episode, but I'm still getting it posted. I believe tonight's episode is tonight. It's episode 80. We're at 80 episodes. We got 20 more episodes to go before we reach our goal of 100. So, again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Having a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow.